Okay, I sanded everything and I also cut everything in, okay? You want to do that first with the paint. So I cut everything in. Now I'm going to roll it and I'll show you a couple tips with rolling it. Usually you only have to cut in once if you put a nice coat of paint. Sometimes you'll see a little bit of a holiday and you just go up and touch it up. But typically you only have to cut in once like that. And then we're going to put 2 coats of paint on. That's going to give us a perfect consistent color. Okay. Now you can also use a paint that has primer in it. They sell them nowadays. It's worth the money, 50, 60 bucks a gallon. It'd save you a whole lot of time. It's going to take about 2 gallons to do this room. But it's worth it because you get quality paint. We're using Benjamin Moore. And I can show you the can in case you like the color and everything. And you can message me if you like the color. But it's Regal Select Ben Moore. But here we go. We're going to roll it. But I'm going to show you another tip with the roller. I got the roller pan down here. I think I can show you. And I got an extension, little 3-foot extension rod. You don't want to go up and down a ladder, but you want to pay attention to how I roll this. The key is to get the paint on the wall. You can smooth it out after. You know, you're not trying to make this stuff stretch to 5 bedrooms. You know, you want a nice paint job. You want to get the paint on the wall. There's that little hole I gotta fix too. But this is only the first coat of paint, so we'll be all right. And we're using a mat, so when you go to touch up, it looks good. I've been a general contractor for something like 20-something years, and I always had trouble painting when I first started doing this. But I had a professional painting contractor on one of my jobs. And I asked him, I said, how do you do it? And he's like, get the paint on there. Don't worry about how it looks yet. We're going to do that after we get the paint on the wall. We're going to work it in after we get it all on. And you don't want to work in too big of an area, but like this little area isn't going to dry by the time I get this on there. When you cut in, you don't have to worry about hitting the trim. And another reason why you want to cut in first and not after is you're going to hide most of those brush marks. And you shouldn't have any brush marks. If you cut in after, you might have quite a few brush marks that don't look very good. So this is only the first coat. And on the first coat, it's like again, second coat, you don't even have to cut in. You just re-roll it. And I'll roll this again. I'll roll both these walls. And then I'll roll this wall again in like an hour. You don't have to wait 2 days. It's latex paint. It dries fairly quick. So now I got all the paint on the wall. Now you can clean off the edges of your roller just by tipping it. See how that did that? Now you can just kind of smooth it all out carefully. Always lift your roller off the wall and then put it back on the wall. Don't try to move it, slide it over. You'll wind up with marks like that. So always. You might not see it from where you are, but I'm actually lifting my roller. I'm going a little slower. I want to get a nice, even coat. Basically, it's like rolling out dough, but you're rolling paint. And eventually, you get a nice, even coat. All wet. You can see how smooth this wall is already after patching it. So that wall's done. I'm going to go on to this wall. I don't want this video to be too long. You get bored. You see how I rolled this one? I'm going to roll this one exactly the same. Let it dry. I'm going to put the second coat on and then I'll show it to you. And then I got something coming up that I think you're going to like a lot. This room is very small. I'll show you. It's my daughter's bedroom. It's only like 10 by 12. It's the smallest room in the house. And so I'm doing that. I'm going to be doing a custom built-in that I'm going to build. See, this room isn't very big. It's very small. But I'm doing a custom built-in right over here where I just painted. It's going to have her bed and it's going to have furniture underneath it and tons of storage. And I'm using all reclaimed furniture and some 2x4s. So I can show you how I do it when after I finish painting this room. So stay tuned. If you see another video that I post, it'll just say custom built-in. You might want to watch that. It's going to look pretty cool. I love using reclaimed stuff. I'm also changing this door because her bedroom is so small. I'm going to take this door off, and I'm putting the barn door on the outside that slides in the hallway, so she has more room. And these are just unique ways that you can make a small room bigger. All right, we'll see you in probably about an hour or two. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you.